Hello once again to Z Lessons. In today's video, we answer this question right here. As you can see, this is the grade 12 Mathematics 2024 paper 2 that the GCE wrote. So my friend, if you are writing the 2025 GCE, my friend, this is the former paper that they wrote. Definitely, even in this year, this question will come based on vectors. So this is a wonderful opportunity for you to at least solidify your concepts of vectors by watching this video and following along with the process. So without wasting any much of your time, let us read out the question. The question says that in the following diagram, OA equals A. Okay, so these are unit vectors. Okay, so that's a unit vector, these are free vectors and all that stuff. I'm not going to get into that. So all you have to know is that OA equals that. So I might have forgotten to add these are vectors. It's very important to understand the direction. Okay, the direction is very important in vectors. So this is OA. So when you start from O to A, it equals that. So that's the magnitude. And from O to B, it equals that. Okay, O to B, it equals that. Hopefully you're able to see. I know that the light is shining and it's making things hard to see, but hopefully you're able to see. And AX to AB. So as you can see, AX, where is AX? AX to what? AB, that is 3 to 2 to 3. So that's what it means. So from AX to AB, those are the ratios right there. So we are told to do what? Express in terms of A and or B. And these are the questions that we are going to solve all together. So without wasting any much of your valuable time, let us answer the questions. So I'm just going to indicate answers. By the way, if you new to this channel, I encourage you to subscribe, because by doing that, you are going to have the benefit of getting access to one of the best tutorials around. Okay, you're going to excel in ways that you never thought possible. Okay, so ensure that you subscribe if you're new to this channel, and at least give us a like so that other people may find this video and benefit from it as well. Okay, thank you so much. Let us continue with the problem. So whenever we want to find AB, we are going to use what we call the triangle rule of adding vectors. Okay, so that's the rule that we are going to. Sorry for that. I'm having a bit of a flu here, because the time, as you can see, the time is 8:36 in the morning. So I'm having like a flu, because I just like traveled from home to where I record my videos in the cold, and I'm wearing a short sleeve, as you can see. So yeah, the elements have done something to poor old Mr. and so forth. Okay, so AB. So if we look at the vector here, AB, so how in the world are we going to travel from A to B? As you can see, this is A, this is B. So we can use this movement. AB equals AO plus OB. As you can see, we are using this direction, because if we use this direction, AB as in AY plus YB, we do not have the magnitude or the length for this part, and this part we don't even have the direction. So it's better for us to use these sides where we have already been given the units. So that's what we are going to use. Sorry for that. So that's what we are going to use. So we're going to say A, for AB, we're going to move like AB equals AO plus OB. So that's the movement of our vectors right there. Okay, this is very exciting. These vectors are applied in physics and all that stuff. This is a universal concept, my friend. So by just understanding this, you're not going to have problems in other related fields. So what is AO? Let us look at our diagram. AO, as you can see, this arrow is moving from O to A. But since we are moving in the opposite direction, which is what? AO, this will be a minus. It's going to have a negative. So this is going to be negative A. So it's going to be OA equals a negative A, like that. We indicate that, plus OB. As you can see, OB is the exact same direction, so the value here will be maintained. So it's just going to be like so. So in mathematics, we tend to write the term that does not have what can I say? So yeah, I made a mistake here. In mathematics, we tend to write the terms. I've just rewritten this. As you can see, this I've rewritten it in this form because in mathematics we tend to write the first term to be a positive number. As you can see, this is positive B followed by negative A. As you can see, this is the exact same thing as that. So that's what I wanted to emphasize. Okay, don't get confused. This is the same as that. Okay, I've just rewritten it in a different way. So let us go to B, XB, vector XB. So how do we find vector XB? Let us look at our diagram real quick. So XB, this is X, this is B. So how in the world do we move from X to B? Okay, so we have to look at the ratios, okay, the ratios. So from, as you can see, AX, when they say AX, they mean that from A to X, it's given by what? The 2 here. So from A to X, there is a 2 here. Okay? Then we have been told that from A to B, it's a 3. Meaning that if there is a 2 already here, so which means this value must be a 1, because we have been told that from A to B, it equals a 3. All this from A to B equals a 3. So the only value that makes sense here is 1, because it will mean that this 2 here plus that 1 here, it will mean that it will be 3 all the way. So this is 2 and this is 1. So therefore, this XB is equal to 1 out of what? The entire length of AB. It looks like the power has gone, so I'm going to be using my flashlight, as you can see, courtesy of Zesco. So I'm going to be using a flashlight. Okay, so as I was saying, this is going to be what? XB equals 1 over 3. So it's going to be 1 over 3 of what? Of AB, as you can see. Okay, so 1 over 3 of AB. So now, what is 1 over 3 of vector AB? We already know vector AB. We have found it. And it's what? B, like so, and A, minus A. So this is the answer. This is the answer. No need of further simplifying that. That's the answer for that, that question. Let us move on to C. Let us move on to C. What is C saying? Okay, X O. So vector XO, as you can see, from X to O, we can see XO is equals to what? We can say that it's equals to XB plus BO. So we're going to say XB plus BO. As you can see, we can do that and that. By the way, if you want to further simplify that, we can say therefore B Just to simplify things, it's going to be 1 over 3 like so, minus 1 over 3 like so. You can do that. It's the same thing, okay? It's the exact same thing. I just wanted to point out on that. Okay. So now here, back to this question, we can say that xb. What is xb? xb, we already know xb. As you can see, we are from finding xb. xb is what? xb is 1 over 3, like so, b, minus 1 over 3, a, plus, what is bo? bo, let us go back to our vectors here. As you can see, bo is that value, which is b. Now, since we are moving in the opposite direction of that vector, it's going to be minus b, as you can see. So we made a mistake there. It was supposed to be a minus b. So we're just going to do that. Let us rewrite that real quick. Minus 1 over 3, like so, minus b. So now we can collect the like terms. We can rewrite that. So the terms that have that b, we're going to rewrite them together. We group them. So it's going to be like so. Then this minus b will come here. Okay. Then it's going to be a minus 1 over 3a, like so. So now here, when you do your computation, just because I'm running out of space here, it's going to give you what? It's going to give you, when you do your computation here, just because I'm running out of space, I'm just going to rewrite the value. When you do 1 over 3b minus b, since it's like we have a 1 here, so it's like 1 over 3 minus 1. So that's the value we are going to obtain here. The value will be minus 2 what? Minus 2 over 3b minus 1 over 3a. So that will be your final answer for this part of the problem. So that's the final answer for that part of the problem. So let us look at the last part, which is this, okay? It says that given also that OY equals 3OX, as you can see, OY is equals to 3OX. It's like this OX times 3. So when you get this length multiplied by 3, it gives you this entire length, OI. That's what they mean. Show that BY, we should show that by equals what? A plus b. So that's what we are going to show. So we're going to say by. We're going to say by. Okay, let us just answer it here. Let us just answer it here. Show that by equals what? Equals a plus b. So that's what we have, equals a plus b. We need to show this. So now let us start by answering. So what's the movement? What are the vectors we need to add to obtain by? Let us go back to the question. As you can see, by can be obtained by using bo plus oy. We are using oy because oy has been given in here. So we need to utilize this vector that we have been given. Otherwise, they wouldn't have given us this vector. So it's a must that we use this vector, oy. So that's why we're saying that in order to find the by, we need to go from b. Hopefully you're able to see. You need to move from bo to oy. So I'm going to say bo oy. Okay. So bo plus oy. So that's the movement of our vector. So what is bo? If we look back here, we'll find that bo equals minus b, because this b represents the vector that is moving from o to b. Now, since bo is the opposite direction, it's going to be a minus b. So I'm going to indicate a minus b like so, plus oy. What is OY? OY has been given as 3OX. Okay, so we're going to say 3OX like so. So we need to find what is OX. Okay, so what is OX? What is vector OX? We need to use the vector. As you can see, we already know the opposite of vector OX, which is XO. So as you can see, where is XO? XO is this vector right here that we have. So this is XO. So we need to just do some, we add a minus because we are moving in the opposite direction. So it's going to be, XO is going to be, let us do this, minus, then we use brackets. The minus is because that we are moving in the opposite direction. The answer we have is XO, but since here they are requiring us to find OX, we need to add the minus to show that we are moving in the opposite direction. So what is OX? Here on XO we are the what? Negative 2 over 3b. So it's going to be negative 2 over 3b, and it was a minus what? A minus 1 over 3a. Minus 1 over 3a, a third. Like so. So now we need to distribute this subtraction symbol, this negative sign, through all these terms. So it's going to be negative b plus 3. This minus times that will just leave us having what? We just have these two, because negative times negatives is positive, so it's just going to be like so. So the negatives have cancelled out. This negative and that negative also will lead to the negatives being cancelled out. So that's what we are going to end up having. Okay, so now all we have to do is multiply this 3 by all those 3 inside there. So when we do that, what are we going to obtain? We are going to obtain minus b, then what? This is going to result in a plus because this and that will cancel each other, and we're going to be left with 2 what? 2b. So it's going to be plus 2b. Then negative 3 times 1 over 3, they are inverses of each other, so that they are going to disappear or cancel out, and we are going to be left with positive a. So now this is not the end. We can say that this is b while we are solving. Okay, so we can say that therefore if you look at our problem, this is minus b plus 2a 2b. It's like saying 1 plus 2, negative 1 plus 2. It's going to be a 1, not so. And since we cannot write 1b, we're just going to write a b. So it's going to be b plus a. And hence we have shown, as you can see, we have shown this is same as writing a plus b, as you can see. So we have shown that by equals that vector. So that's how you answer this question, my friend, and we have managed to score all the marks for this problem. So make sure that if you are not subscribed to this channel, you subscribe so that you get notified whenever we upload videos like this. Thank you so much for viewing. Hopefully I will be able to see you very soon. Have a nice day.